welcome to Blaine High School for a late season matchup between crosstown rivals. The Blaine Bengals do battle with the Coon Rapids Cardinals. Joe Young and Howie Shapiro courtside, and Howie, a big night here in Blaine as it's their senior or their parents' night.
Yeah, it's the parents' night here, and this is, you mentioned, you throw the records out the window when these two teams play. But this is a Cardinal team coming into this game really hurting. Lost a couple of starters, Sam Carver and Tyler Brick out for the season, and they're looking to pick up some pieces any way they can. And this is going to be a tough test for them because Blaine comes in with a lot of size.
Yes, they do, but we'll talk about the Cardinals first. They need contributions from everyone if they are to be successful at all the remainder of the season without so many guys who were key parts of the cog coming into the year.
Yeah, and they're looking for players to pick up some opportunities. Tyran Johnson, there you see his numbers, a little over 4 points and 3 rebounds a game, coming off a 10-point performance in a loss to Anoka that was really disappointing for this program. Coach O talked to me and said, this is an opportunity for us to see if we can gain a little bit of momentum before section time.
Well, and on the flip side, you talked about the size. One key cog in the Blaine machine is their big man down low who started his career wearing Cardinal red.
Yeah, Ben Shear coming in, leading scorer on this team, a little over 12 points, almost 13 a game. And he's really a big cog, as you mentioned, in this squad. He's 6'8", Leo is 6'9". They bring a kid 6'7" off the bench, Andy Leo's brother. So this is a formidable lineup, and Cardinals are going to have to use some athleticism, have an opportunity to find some shots, and they're not going to win the battle under the boards. They're going to have to find another way to do it.
They hope to win on the perimeter. The Cardinals and the Bengals take the court next on CTN.
Brushy, brush your teeth every day and every night. Now it's your parents' turn. Here's what you gotta do. Let them have your toothbrush so that they can brush your teeth. Reach out, you're almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that's it. Help your teeth stay healthy. Brush with a grown-up every day.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Oh, hi. I'm TV's Howie Shapiro. And when I'm not announcing CTN sports broadcasts with my sidekick Joe Yen, I'm watching all the other great programs on the CTN Studios YouTube page. There's news stories, great local events, and even full games. You can even watch on any smart device with a YouTube app. Whether that's your phone or a tablet, you can watch CTN's great programming wherever and whenever you want. You can even watch CTN's event coverage live. So no matter where you are, you can share in all the excitement. CTN Studios, building community through cable.
Back at Blaine High School, a couple minutes away from getting this contest underway.
Yeah, they're announcing starters at this point, but this will be an interesting game, and I think tempo will really be important here for Coon Rapids. I think they want to slow their game down. I think they want to control what they want to do, and in order to get off, to see if they can get off and get into some sort of a lead.
Cardinals will put Timmy Wynn, Marcus Rask, and Peyton Foy on the court to start with Brody Lang and Tyree Johnson up front. Sam Garrity, Dakota Nepple, Jared Cowell, the guards for Blaine, Ben Shear, and Andy Leo, the big men we told you about in the opening.
Yeah, one of the keys for head coach Mark Arsdorf's team, the Blaine Bengals, is establish what we want to do underneath. As we take a look at head coach Mike Agork, and there's Mark Arsdorf, his 5th season as the head coach for the Bengals. Was at Maple Grove, if you remember, past.
At guard for your Bengals, 5'11", it's sophomore, number 3, Sam Garrity.
And Agork, a trying second season,
Yep.
is
6-foot sophomore, number 4, Marcus Rask.
had something, and of course this is kind of an interesting return to Blaine for Coach Agork. Was the Bengals coach before taking the head job at Coon Rapids.
Yeah, and he's coached a lot of these players, Joe, and so there's obviously a familiarity with the program, no doubt. But he thought, he says coming back as the opponent coach, it's interesting coming into this building, and kind of a little different going to the visitors' locker room rather than the home locker room. And last year's game was early in the season, so coming back here this time, a little different.
Number 31, Zach Baker. At 4 for the Cardinals, 6'2" sophomore, number 24, Tyrone Johnson.
There's Tyrone Johnson. We talked about him in the opening, and the Cardinals are going to have to rely. I mean, Timmy Wynn comes in, leading scorer, and he's been very productive. But Tyrone's going to have to pick up some of the slack in terms of scoring, because they're going to need somebody else from the perimeter to fill the basket up. Cardinals talking to Coach O. Cardinals certainly not hanging their head at this point in the season. They know they've been dealt a tough blow, especially with Carver and Brick going out now and taking a couple of bodies out of that lineup. They bring a couple of players up to offer some minutes.
As a reminder, fans, please stay off the court at all times tonight. Thank you.
And it's going to be an interesting situation to start the game. The Cardinals are going to take free throws. There was excessive dunking in pregame by the Bengals, so it awards a foul to the Cardinals, and Timmy Wynn's going to get an opportunity to get the first point of the game here before we actually tip it off.
And he will put the first point on the board. And he will put the first 2 on the board.
And of course, the Cardinals will get the ball, so an opportunity if they can get a bucket to take a 4 or 5 point lead, and certainly that would be good for the Cardinals, because they're going to come in here and really undermanned and certainly undersized.
Rask right side for Timmy Wynn. Gets a pick. Looks for room on the left side of the lane. Shear may have got a piece of it. Leo comes down with the rebound. Into the front court. Baker back up top for Leo. Baker runs up, short jumper won't fall. The rebound by Johnson.
And that's what they have to do defensively. They have to limit opportunities for the Bengals. They have to go in there and they have to crash the boards hard and take opportunities away from Blaine.
Lang to Foy to Wynn to Tyrone Johnson on the left wing. Brody Lang up top. Good look underneath. Johnson slipped a little bit, and then the pass out of the reach of Brody Lang and out of play. And the Bengals get their first possession.
Yeah, turnovers too, definitely. Cardinals have to do their best to avoid turning the ball over as much as possible, as do the Bengals. Coach Arsdorf told me, he says, that's been kind of an Achilles heel for us as of late, is turning the basketball over.
Cardinals bring some quick pressure at midcourt. Bengals able to get into their offensive set and work the perimeter. Looking for Shear instead of three-pointer that's off the mark. Shear the rebound and the putback.
Again, Ben Shear using his body. I mean, he's a 6'8" kid, but he's not a thin kid. He's got some bulk to him. So he's got an opportunity to bang underneath the boards, and you saw there getting the rebound, putting the bucket in.
Lang stepped on the line, stretching for one a little bit over his head, and a turnover back to the Bengals. Garrity gets it back into the front court, dishes into the corner for Call, down low for Shear, underneath, misses, gets his own rebound, kicks it out. Three-pointer for Neppel won't fall. Wynn has the ball running up court, pushes it to Peyton Foy. Slowed and misses the shot. Lang had an opportunity. Foy, third chance, goes home.
Peyton's another one of the players for the Cardinals that they're looking to continue to produce and pick up slack offensively.
Again, Rawl in the corner, back up top for Neppel. Runs in, back out to Rawl. Pass out of bounds off of Blaine. Little fake pump by Foy, right side for Rask. Back up top for Roy. Back to Rask. Lang drives, little floater won't fall. Rebound out of bounds. Stays with Cardinals.
Lang had to adjust his shot a little bit as he was going up. He's going up between a couple of very tall young men. Andy Leo at 6'9". And of course, we talked about Ben Shear at 6'8".
Johnson's shot won't fall. Rebound battled for and won by Foy. Pulls up for three and hits it.
Nice job, Peyton Foy. Leadership there as he's able to get that loose ball and step back and drop the three, take a 7-2 lead.
Bengals get set, feed it inside to Shear. Double and triple team comes, but Shear fights through and gets the basket.
Well, you know, in the Cardinals, you can see they just don't have the size.
And this is going to be a foul against Call. He thought he drew the charge, not the case. Cardinals with a 7-4 lead and the ball. Just over 3 minutes into this game. Driving is Timmy Wynn. Lang follow can't go, but he will get the foul and go to the line to shoot two.
You know, good hustle by Brody Lang after he went after that miss by Timmy Wynn. Able to control the rebound and get an opportunity to get a basket. Now see if he can get a couple from the stripe.
Well, and I thought Timmy Wynn had drawn contact and should have had the fouls to begin with. But Lang will hit his first. Shear will get the rebound off the miss.
They haven't changed the scoreboard. It should be 8-4.
It should. Garrity steps in, draws a double team, back out to Neppel, working left side. Cardinals staying in that zone. Trying to deny underneath to Brent Shear. They get it into him. They swarm. They foul. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Well, they've now corrected it. 8-4 stands the score. But again, really difficult underneath. I mean, look at the height of Ben Shear and the muscle.
Working against Marcus Rask.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a mismatch. Shear misses the first. Able to roll the second one home. Would have been interesting to see he and Carver on the floor at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. Ben Shear has all the points so far for the Bengals.
Three-pointer off the glass, rolls around and down.
I don't know if I heard him call glass, but nonetheless, that's going in. Another nice shot from Peyton Foy, and he has 8 so far early on. Cardinals lead 11-5.
Cross to Nepple for 3, looking for the answer, won't find it. Ball bounces high to Shear. He's swarmed again, and he's going to finally get fouled. Brody Lang ends up on the floor.
Going to go against Foy, but Lane got an elbow in the mouth.
Up top, Nepple right back to Shear. He was pulled down. I mean, are you kidding? Just grabbed his shirt. He kept it from falling.
That's what exactly.
Make him earn it.
He'll pick up the infraction.
It's intentional, though. Shear misses the first.
Drop the second.
Get one of them.
Yeah, the Bengals keep the ball.
Nepple at the top of the key, moves right for Garrity. Back to Nepple up top. Leo kicks it back to Call left side. And around to Garrity on the top on the right. Nepple left side, and he walked. Had to go up high for the pass. Didn't get the dribble going quick enough.
Yeah, we're going to see a little early game pressure here, a little pressure by the Bengal defense. Trouble the Cardinals taking the ball out of bounds.
Nepple trying to stay with Lang, or with Wynn. Pass slips through the fingers of Tyrion Johnson and out of bounds to the Bengals.
And again, a nice pass, and that's one that Johnson would like to have back because he had an opportunity to score down low.
Nepple right side for Garrity. Call goes for it, gets tangled, falls hard, but no foul. Cardinals with the numbers. They're going to call the foul on Nepple. For the Dushmovic.
Timmy Wynn got the personal. That'll be his first.
And it happened after the basket.
After the basket. Yep.
Dushmovic still gets the basket and puts the Cardinals up 13-6.
Dushmovic is another one of those players that are contributing off the bench. 11 in that loss to Anoka.
Nepple, a three-pointer that hits. Wynn using the pick of Foy up top to Dushmovic. Right side Johnson driving baseline against Shear. Kicks it out to Timmy Wynn. He'll take the three. That's long. Shear gets the long rebound. Johnson on him tight, but he's able to get it off to Nepple. Left side Garrity. Just under 12 minutes left first half. Leo in the corner, into Shear, draws that double team quick, puts it on the floor, takes it up strong and scores. It's a two-point game.
And again, using his strength to muscle that basketball in between two shorter players, and definitely not as well built.
Foy, a nice job towing the line there to keep it on from going backcourt. Dushmovic drops a bomb from the corner.
Yeah, nice job. They found him alone on the wing, and Dushmovic able to make them pay.
Third three-pointer already for the Coon Rapids Cardinals. Their lead back to 5. Up top to Nepple. Back to Zach Baker, right side. Down low to Shear, spins to the lane. Foy comes over to help. Shot won't go. Leo can't control the rebound. Wynn has it on the run. Runs through Garrity to the other end. Drops it off. Dushmovic for 3. This time it won't fall. And the rebound by Zach Baker.
Yeah, that time 3 blue jerseys around the basket. And Blaine's going to call a timeout, trailing by 5, 16-11, and a pretty nice start, Joe, for the Cardinals here on the road at Blaine.
No better time than to come off with one of your better performances than when you're facing your most bitter rival.
Well, absolutely, and obviously you want to get some sort of positive things going before you start your section playoffs. Well, we'll have the highlights of this game and many others on Monday night. It's almost Monday again. Boy, weeks go fast, but catch us live every Monday at 7:30 for Sports Night.
Boys hockey team, a loss last night, wrapping up the regular season Valentine's night, or Valentine's afternoon.
Yes, 3 o'clock game.
Against Champlain Park. Bengals with the basketball, trailing by 5. Still a lot of time left in the first half. Foul is going to be on Wynn, or that's Pratt down low.
Yep.
Just onto the floor, trying to cover the much larger bench here.
That will be the 5th personal on Coon Rapids, and I think that Blaine's game plan will be continue to move that ball underneath and use your advantage.
Inside and then outside. Neppel will take the 3 from the near side. Won't fall. Shear there, rebound and a putback.
Well, and Tim Leo, the younger brother of Andy Leo, into the game, and he's only 6'7", but he's a sophomore, so he'll continue to grow.
Wynn near side. Dujmovic in the corner. Howard McNeil to Timmy Wynn. Tyrion Johnson in the high post. Dujmovic will take the 3 from the top of the key. That won't fall. Shear with the rebound. Dakota Neppel, right side for Garrity. Now Neppel recovers near midcourt. Shear back out to Neppel. Leo on the right side, down low to Shear, has the lane and scores again.
Now Ben Shear already with 12 points on the night.
Well, when you have
10 points on the night.
A big athletic player who is dominant underneath on any given night, when he goes up an opponent that just lost 2 of their biggest inside presences.
Absolutely.
Usually that type of player will feast.
And he is so far.
Wynn able to draw the foul on Ben Shear.
That'll be his first personal 4th team foul on the Bengals. Rask back into the lineup for Coon Rapids. And the Cardinals want to just be able to keep this, obviously with the lead, keep this lead if they can, but keep it close regardless.
Wynn rims out the second one. Shear another rebound. He's got a couple of those too.
Yeah, he does.
Already. Good strong drive with the left hand for Zach Baker. And we're all tied at 17.
Well, that time a little breakdown on the weak side of the defense for Coon Rapids. And Baker able to get the relatively easy bucket.
Johnson backing away from pressure, looks to pass. Dujmovic looks to shoot and misses another one. Baker the rebound for Blaine. Dakota Neppel across midcourt on the run to the lane. Backs it off for Sam Garrity. Inside and scores.
Bengals starting to control a little bit more here now. Now they take their first lead of the evening, 19-17.
Rask to Johnson, bounces away. Sam Garrity on the run. Tipped away out of bounds. And it will be Coon Rapids basketball.
see the time remaining, 7:54. The Cardinals are going to call timeout. Talk about things, they trail by 2 with the basketball. You know, one of the keys for Coon Rapids tonight was to hold Ben Shear to under 15 points. And, you know, right now with 10, they're going to have a tough time doing that, I believe.
In the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's having a heck of a game. Well, it would have been really interesting to see he and Carver do battle.
Yeah, it would have been fun.
It would have been real interesting to see the two of them in the same in the same front court.
Yep. Yeah, that would have been a coach's delight.
Kind of a coach's delight here in Blaine. He's got a pair of brothers that bring a bunch of size to the table as well. Rask. You get in trouble holding the ball too long. Dushimovic now. Out of the reach of Johnson, but he's able to recover. Back to Rask, left side. Ball fake up top for Dushimovic. Back to Marcus Rask. Drops it off. Johnson for 3. That won't fall. Wynn hustles for the rebound. Dribbles through, drops it off for Johnson. Lost out of bounds to the Bengals.
They had a little offensive continuity early on, did the Cardinals, but not able to convert a number of trips down here in the last few minutes.
Baker looking for room on the baseline, and he's going to charge Marcus Rask.
Fouls been called on the Bengals, number 31, Zach Baker.
Zach Baker will pick up his first infraction of the evening. Should be that'd be the 5th team foul on the Bengals. It's 5 apiece.
Rask right side for Wynn, gets it back. Left side for Lowell. And now Lowell gets it back. Dushimovic in the corner. Timmy Wynn. Johnson back out. Rask thought about the 3. Covered tightly by Byron Bynum. Byron Bynum.
Good name. He just came into the lineup for the Bengals.
Johnson battles to get it back, kicks it out to Lowell. He'll take a 3. That won't fall. Rebound tip controlled by Dushimovic. His shot won't go, and Shear has it for Blaine.
Well, Cardinals can't buy a bucket right about now.
Just over 6 minutes remaining in the half. Blaine a 2-point edge. Bynum cross for Neppel. That pass deflected and out of bounds. Coach O'Gorick stated his case to the referee that maybe Baker had touched it along the sideline, but no save.
The official wasn't buying any of that.
Bynum down low to Leo, back to Bynum. Baker in the corner, 3-pointer is short. He'll get his own rebound. Kicks it out. Bynum drives to the lane. Left-hander won't fall. Battles for the rebound. It comes loose. Still loose. And still loose. And Bynum ends up with it again for Blaine.
Well, great hustle by Byron Bynum as he's on the floor and able to find a teammate.
Shear in the post. Brings a host of white jerseys, kicks it out to Bynum. That pass tipped, but it gets through to Baker. He drives, gets the bucket, and a lot of contact underneath. Baker will have a chance at a +1.
They call that on Rask?
Basket's good for Zach Baker. Falls on the Cardinals, number 10.
Nope.
Peyton Foy.
It's on Peyton Foy.
And Leo returns for the Bengals. The Cardinals, number 3, Timmy Wynn. Baker will shoot 1.
Both Leos in. Now I have to call them Andy and Tim. Quicker and less confusing. Wouldn't either have to call either name because Baker converted on the 3-point play and pushes the lead to 22-17.
Oh, Baker comes in, second leading scorer on this Bengal club, averaging a little over 8 points a contest.
He has 5 of their last 7.
And that was another one of the players that Coach O highlighted. Another player that we have to keep on the Bengals down a little bit, Zach Baker. They have a lot of respect for the junior.
Long 3-pointer for Dujmovic is a little bit short. Tim Leo with the rebound.
Cardinals been stuck on 17 for a while. Bengals able to increase their lead to 5.
Neppel kicks it across to Byron Bynum. Down low for Andy Leo. Good movement from Call to Neppel, and that pass inside, trying to get it to Tim Leo. Taken away, Marcus Rask on the run, leaves it off for Lowell. Will get it back now at the top of the key. Win for 3. That one's a little long, the rebound by Bynum.
Cardinals really have gone cold from the field.
Neppel back to Bynum. Kicks it to Andy Leo. Cross court. 3-point attempt for Neppel, way off the mark. Call able to recover along the baseline. Neppel to Andy, out to Bynum for 3. That one won't go. Timmy Wynn the rebound for Coon Rapids.
The Bengals had a number of opportunities, number of looks, but get it to fall.
Tip by Wynn is good.
Timmy Wynn, again, definitely the most valuable player on this team for the Cardinals this year. He's been a strong leader.
Neppel kicks it out to Call for the answer. Won't find it. Tim kicks it out to Bynum. Left-handed jumper won't fall. Andy a follow that won't go. Gets his rebound again in another attempt, but it won't go down. Timmy Wynn has the ball going the other way for the Cardinals. Drives and off the mark, but tips it back up and in.
Timmy Wynn's done a nice job scoring the last 4 points, getting the Cardinals down by 1 now, 22-21, as Tyrion Johnson's getting a call for kicking the basketball. Sam Garrity and Ben Shear back in the lineup for the Bengals, and the Cardinals able to close that lead to just 1. 2:55 remaining in the half.
Bynum to Garrity on the right side. Lowell comes up to defend. Call in the corner. Shear underneath. Sidesteps a little pressure and scores relatively easy.
Well, not much you can do about that. You get a smaller player underneath. Ben Shear is going to score that basketball.
Dujmovic on the right wing. Top for Pratt. Now Johnson inside to Wynn, able to control into the corner. A 3-pointer is good.
Timmy Wynn is just taking over for Coon Rapids, and that gives him 10 points on the evening.
And all of a sudden we're tied again at 24.
Carl was able to find a little bit of offense here in the tail end of this first half.
2 minutes remaining in the first. Call up top for Bynum. Garrity underneath for Shear, back to Garrity. Drives to the baseline, kicks it out, Bynum. Looking to get it into Shear, taken away by Wynn on the run. Tried to get it to Johnson, tipped, recovered by Pratt. Will fake by Lowell, a pull-up jumper won't fall. Shear able to hold on. Good effort, though, on that rebound for Tyrion Johnson to battle for that rebound and not get a foul. But then he gets a steal, taken away from Bynum. Ripped away from him, he gets it back, he scores.
Again, he's 6'2", and against the 6'8", Ben Shear, as you mentioned on that rebound before, but a nice steal by Johnson, putting the Cardinals, the bucket puts the Cardinals now up by 2 with 1:08 remaining in the half.
Bynum's pass deflected by Johnson, gets through to Garrity, Call in the corner. Under a minute to play in the first. Leo to Garrity. In the lane, drew contact, the bucket will count. And he'll have a chance to put Blaine back in front.
strong move to the hoop by Sam Garrity, able to play under control and able to get his shot in, an opportunity for that three-point play. See if he can give his squad the one-point lead. Sam Garrity, just a sophomore. This Blaine Bengal team only plays one, perhaps two seniors. So they've got some youth as well.
Garrity able to convert the three-point play. Blaine back in front 27-26. Timmy Wynn for Brandon Pratt, back to Wynn. Driving inside, found some room. The shot won't fall. Call with the rebound. Garrity working against Dushmovich. Call with a three-pointer. It's good.
That's a nice three-point shot for the Bengals. As Coach Agork is telling his squad to hurry up. Time is ticking away here in the first half.
That wasn't anywhere near. And before the buzzer, a heave from midcourt by Sam Garrity. But a 4-point lead for the Blaine Bengals going to the break. This one, an exciting way to start. We'll take a break. Be back with more from Blaine High School right after this.
Sing. And Tommy can't dance. So we're gonna put some ants in their pants. Aww.
Kids will spend 22 minutes watching us, the super duper party troopers, sing about ants in their pants.
Isn't that funny? Ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants, they've got ants in their pants.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are the #1 killer of children 1 through 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
Hey, I'm Anderson Cooper. As a parent, you want to make sure that your child knows how to deal with bullying when they see it happening. And chances are they want to help, but they don't really know how. Well, teach them that the best thing to do is calmly walk away, find a teacher or other adult, and speak up. And do your part. Be that adult they can talk to and trust will listen.
Back at Blaine High School, the Bengals a 4-point lead over the Coon Rapids Cardinals. We're joined now by Coon Rapids head coach Michael Gorick. And coach, a back and forth game in that first one.
Yeah, absolutely. I like the way we started. I love the energy we had. Blaine went on a run, sort of similar to when they were at our house and went on a run. I like the way we responded. Wish we finished the half better.
Yeah, I thought you guys did a nice job of closing out that half and getting back into this ball game. Talk a little bit about what you're going to tell your guys at the break.
Well, we're here to party. I mean, we're in this game. There's no doubt about it. We got to keep attacking them. We know that. Right now, with all the height that they have, we got to try to attack the perimeter so they can't get the ball inside. And then we just got to keep frickin' fighting. That's what we got to do.
All right, well, thank you for joining us, Coach. Get back to the locker room. Good luck in the second half.
Thanks, guys.
We'll take another break and be back with first half stats and highlights after this on CTN.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Dad's home!
Yeah. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Hart, what's going on? I'm leaving. Why? What did I do? Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit. Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just please, don't leave. Okay. But remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
Hey, everybody. Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet! Dang it. Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Babies require persistence, patience, a sense of humor, and protection. That's why nearly all parents choose immunization. It's safe, proven protection against 14 serious diseases like measles and whooping cough. So give your baby the recommended vaccines before age 2 and get a little help in the protection department. For more reasons to immunize, talk to your child's doctor or go to cdc.gov/vaccines.
Bring out the action hero in you. Fuel up right and get energized. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
Back at Blaine High School, halftime between the Cardinals and the Bengals. Blaine, a 4-point lead. Howie, each team with small leads in that first half. Each team got in front by 5 points at one point or another, but no one able to really start to spread beyond that.
No, and the Cardinals have to feel pretty good about where they're at. Just down by 4 at the half, and they made that nice little run. Coach O didn't like the way they closed out the half, and I can understand he was a little frustrated. But they've got some things to work at coming back here in the second half.
Yeah, Call with a big basket from the corner in the last 15 seconds to stretch that lead back up to 4. But Ben Shear was definitely the story in the first half of the first half. The first number of minutes, he did all the work for the Blaine Bengals underneath. And Coon Rapids spread their lead early. Got 3 3-pointers early on, and then that was actually Timmy Wims, which was later, and tied the game after Blaine had come back to take the lead.
Now, that was a nice play by Foy. He took the basketball away and realized where he was on the court and went back for the 3. But, you know, Timmy Wynn did a nice job because he scored. You got to turn around. We're up there. He scored a couple of back-to-back buckets that really put Coon Rapids back in the game during the half. So
I just want to be taller just once.
Just once? Here, fine. How's that?
Burlingame production from start to finish.
Yeah, baby. Brought to you by Legos.
Take another break. Hopefully we'll get the other side of the reaction from head coach Mark Garsdorf right after this.
out there, there's no telling what you'll find.
I see it, I see it. Oh, look at you.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Ballerina. Sometimes all it takes to be a dad is remembering how to be a kid again. Take time to be a dad today.
Back at Blaine High School, just about ready to get the second half underway. Bengals will start with the ball in a 4-point lead.
Yeah, and they have to be a little bit concerned because they know coming in Coon Rapids with just 2 wins, they have to, Coon Rapids is giving them all they can handle. So they have to come back out here and reestablish that inside game with Ben Shear and the Leo brothers, and continue to do what they do best, and that's work the ball underneath and score from down low.
Tipped out of bounds. State Bengal ball.
Well, the Cardinals can come out here and continue to be as aggressive as they were in that first half, and nobody really in any foul situations for either squad.
No, but pretty clean first half. Not a lot of fouls.
Yep.
Neither team, I think, made the bonus. That was pretty. Backdoor Andy Leo on the flush from Garrity.
A nice feed from Garrity, and again using that 6'9" frame, and now he's going to get a steal, and then Peyton's going to be called for an infraction. Hey,
there it is. Two-handed jam and nothing on the back end for the Cardinals on defense. And this announcer wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
That's got to be a foul on Neppel.
Yeah.
He threw his elbow.
Yeah, he did.
And I mean, Coach Arsdorf's arguing that it should be a block first, but Dakota Neppel did a little forearm shiver at the end of this.
That'll be Neppel's second infraction of the evening.
Neppel's going to get another one quickly.
And that'll be 3, and he'll probably have to come out at this point. I think Byron Bynum. Yep, we'll check back in.
Wow.
Shakespeare.
Byron Bynum in stereo.
Not only HD, but stereo.
High five. Rask right side for Wynn. Johnson trying to work it underneath for Dujmovic, but it was tipped, deflected, and taken away by Shear. Garrity to Bynum. Garrity looking to that back corner for call this time. Bynum's pass deflected, came right back to him, kicks it out to Leo. To the paint, kicks it out for call for 3. Now we're near the mark.
Oh, this is an important part of the game for the Cardinals because they cannot let that Bengal lead get out of hand.
When the runner won't fall, an easy rebound for Andy Leo. Call at the other end to Shear in the low post along the baseline. Up top for Garrity, now Bynum. Leo in the corner. Cross court to Call. Up top, Garrity. Cross court to Call. A lot of attention paid to Mr. Shear underneath, and there's Leo just reaching over guys to get the rebound. Bynum flies in, that one won't fall. Shear can't control. Down court is Tyrion Johnson, he can't control, and it's out of bounds.
Byron Bynum cannot buy a basket in this basketball game. He's had a couple of looks. He just can't get anything to fall, as Johnson just couldn't get the handle on that basketball. Cardinals call a timeout here, trailing by 6.
Basketball fans have just been informed pizza is now $1 a slice.
Pizza half
Pizza
price.
buck.
I'll be back in a minute.
Burlingame?
I'll be back in a minute.
I don't know. I think they should bring the broadcasting
Actually,
crew some pizza.
there's a whole bunch of people headed that way right
yeah,
now.
well,
They're
that
like,
pizza,
"What?
it's good pizza.
$1 slices of pizza. I'm on my way. Oh, that's actually a third price because I see they from here. My eyes can still make out.
Yep.
$3 a slice. Garrity lost the handle a little bit, recovers. Long pass, tipped away out of bounds. Shear down low scores.
Every time Shear gets the basketball underneath, you see two Coon Rapids bodies on him, but it doesn't seem to matter. 16 points on the night for Ben Shear.
Three-pointer for Dujmovic is short, not a play to Blaine.
No, I think Blaine. I think Blaine got a piece of that.
Too much on that pass, and instead it's a breakaway for Garrity the other way. Rask is going to be called for the foul, and Garrity will go to the line for 2.
It'll be Rask's first, team second.
Garrity will miss the first. Bengals lead, largest of the night, 8 points. Largest spread of the game so far. He's able to hit one. Underneath, Lang able to spin it home. First Cardinal points of the half.
Oh, nice pass from Dujmovic.
Bynum back to Garrity. Down low to Shear, working against Rask. He'll take that payday all day long.
You think that's a mismatch?
A little bit.
Marcus Rask is listed as 6 foot. I don't think he's that tall.
His shot won't make it at the other end, out of bounds out of Coon Rapids. Bengals with a possession to push their lead to double digits. Coon Rapids bringing the full court pressure. Garrity able to run out of it. Call down court, pulls up and scores.
Bengals do a nice job of on the fast break and getting down the court quickly and converting. 11-point lead for the Bengals now. They've really opened up their opportunity here in the second half.
Pass a little high, Wynn will control it in the corner. To the lane, and he's going to get the charge.
Yeah, he'll get that.
Good position by Andy Leo.
Yeah, he looked surprised, but Leo definitely had a spot on the floor.
Garrity running left side, overran the ball a little bit. Back up top for Bynum. Right side call, and now Leo in the corner. That pass slips through Bynum's hands. He recovers, then lost it off his knee, back out of bounds.
Peyton Foy coming into the lineup for Rask.
Lang back out, three-pointer for Foy, won't fall. Lang tracks down the rebound. Wynn thought about the three, steps in instead. Left-hander won't go, rebound tipped, recovered by Garrity. He runs the floor the other way and scores off the glass to make it a 41-28 lead.
Nice body control by Garrity, able to switch hands, able to get a clean look for the layup.
Johnson back up to Wynn. Lang leaves it off for Foy, and he scores.
Well, nice look by Lang as he's able to spot Foy for the layup.
Call in the corner, an open look, comes up short. Foy has the rebound. Quickly up court to Timmy Wynn. Wynn will get the offensive foul. Garrity getting back and planting his feet.
Timmy not happy, and are they teeing him up? They're teeing him up.
For his reaction, a technical foul. And that hurts. That's
his
two quick ones.
And his fourth.
Costly would be an understatement. Call able to roll them both home.
Yeah, big smile on his face because it didn't look like he was gonna. He didn't think he was gonna hit that initially. Nepple and Baker back in for the Bengals. Timmy Wynn will take a seat on the bench, and Coach Agoric is having a few words, just trying to calm him down. And Coach O has built a really, really great culture here at Coon Rapids in his second year. I know his players have a lot of respect for what he's doing.
Leo high on the right side for Blaine. Work it back up to Nepple, now Garrity. Back out, Baker looking for room against Dushmovich. Back up top for Nepple into the lane, out to Garrity, lost the handle. Lowell on the floor with him, it's tied up. And the possession favors Coon Rapids.
Good hustle by the Cardinals there to gain possession of the basketball. 11:53 remaining, down by 13. There's a 4-point lead for the Bengals at the break. The Bengals, to their credit, have done a nice job of increasing that lead.
Lang back out, Lowell for three in the corner, it's short. Rebound out of bounds to Coon Rapids.
Well, still plenty of time, but the Cardinals need to go on a run.
Down 13 with 11 and a half to play. Quick jumper for Johnson won't fall. Leo gets the rebound this time. Waits for traffic to clear and gets to Baker. Garrity at the top of the key. Nepple for three on the left. So that's won't fall. Foy the rebound. He's going back the other way. Lowell. Up top, Garrity read that pass all the way. Gets the bucket and the foul at the other end.
Yeah, and that'll be on Lang. That'll be his third. But again, Garrity with another nice move. Gets the steal, able to keep himself under control. Getting behind the in front of the defender and putting in the bucket. Coon Rapids is going to call the timeout. Now down by 15. And an opportunity for the Bengals to increase that to 16 if he can hit the free throw.
6 minutes or 7 minutes into this second half. The Cardinals have just two baskets. was a 4-point goal, a 4-point game coming back from the break.
Yeah.
Oy vey.
I was always wondering what happened to Grizzly Adams, but now we know.
I love that show. I love that show.
I did too.
Kids are Googling Grizzly Adams now.
Yeah. Grizzly Adams. Is that a wrestler? No. WWE?
Bengal fans, the score from Rosedale Ice Arena.
So
after
Garrity.
one period, Bengals 1, Centennial 0.
Garrity an opportunity to shoot one more, push this lead to 16. It won't fall, poked by Shear, saved by a flying Nepple. Garrity trying to get around.
Calls on the Cardinals, number 5, Brody Lang.
Brody Lang's going to pick up his fourth. So now 2 Cardinal players with 4. Timmy Wynn checking back in with his 4.
Shooting foul?
That's the 7th team foul on the Cardinals. Garrity with 10
I'm
points
looking at the
today.
wrong number over there. Never mind. Misses Shear the rebound and the putback with the left hand. Cardinals, as Coach Ogoric talked about, trying to attack from the perimeter.
Well, yeah, you know,
keep it away from their big guys, get their big guys out from under the basket.
Exactly. Well, certainly they don't have the size to go underneath, and that was their key coming in, was trying to get their game going from outside.
Wynn hits the 3.
3-point basket for Timmy Wynn.
It shows some life for the Coon Rapids Cardinals. Wynn in there playing with 4 fouls.
Well, you know, it shows it about Timmy Wynn. He was frustrated when he left the game, but he came in and his first attempt after coming back off the bench, hitting the 3.
Garrity and Nepple working up near midcourt. Nepple's pass taken away by Dujmovic. Ahead, Baker had a finger on it, and here goes Garrity the other way. Nepple will take the 3-pointer. This won't go. Baker tracks down the rebound. Back to Garrity, nice little spin move, but loses the handle out of bounds to the Cardinals.
Well, I think he was looking for a little contact there, but Armand Roper Thornton in the lineup for the Cardinals.
Can we call him Mr. Roper?
Absolutely.
Another throwback to old school television. Google Mr. Roper. Oh, big block by Andy Leo in the corner.
And all the kids will be Googling Mr. Roper. We can go back even more and Google Barney Fife.
I thought Roper 3-pointer by Wynn is short. Rebound by Baker. Wasn't Mr. Roper the other one?
Yeah, Don Knotts took over for Mr. Roper.
Right.
I don't remember Mr. Roper's actual name.
Neither do I. Nor do I remember Don Knotts' character's name. Our Facebook page is lighting up right now.
Now we're really getting off on a tangent.
One-on-one opportunity for the Bengals. Foul on Tyrion Johnson. All it takes is a guy named Roper Thornton. Armand. It's a good one.
It is a good one.
It's a junior. We may have an opportunity to say that a bunch more. Shear hits the first. And he hits them both. Big night for Ben Shear, 22 points.
Yeah, and that is almost 10 above his average.
He'll get the foul here.
That one almost went in.
Dujmovic on the line to shoot 2. I can't. Dujmovic hits them both. We go off on a tangent.
I just pulled up a picture of
And
Mr.
then
Roper.
Shapiro goes online. Pass skips through the hands of Shear. Good athletic move by Byron Barnum. Block underneath. Goes back to Tyrion Johnson. He'll score this time.
Tyrion Johnson.
Now Cardinals are going to pressure with 8 minutes left. Now they're backing off a little bit. Down by 12.
Johnson got a piece of it. Barnum got it back. Shear at the other end. Can't score. Gets a second chance and puts it down.
Again, Cardinals do not have an answer for their underneath game.
Three-pointer by Dujmovic was well short and may have been tipped. Shear, an easy rebound. Baker at the other end scores.
Baker.
7 points for Baker. 2 dozen for Shear.
Three-pointer well off the mark for Roper Thornton. The Bengals will come back up court. Shear left
that's too
alone.
easy.
Barnum found it.
That's too easy. Coach O calling a timeout. 55-37 in favor of the Bengals.
Byron Bynum. Not Barnum.
Armand Roper Thornton.
Armand Roper Thornton. Byron Bynum.
The new wave of car sharing has arrived. Car to go. Never get stranded or paid for gas, insurance, or parking again. Car to go. Help sponsor Blaine High School.
Well, here's some trivia for you. See if you can guess this one. What was Mr. Roper's first name?
Gary.
Nope.
Having a clue.
Stanley.
I knew
Stanley
that.
Roper.
That's right, because his wife always said Stanley. Well, the tangent is complete.
Oh, well, you know.
How to bring it back to basketball. And what was the actor's name? And what was Don Knotts' name? What was his character's
On
name?
Three's Company. Norman Fell. See, I should have known that as well.
Okay.
And I will, because all the kids are interested.
I should know that. Mr. Whipple?
That's close.
There's another Mr. They refer to him as Mr. I think it may be Mr. Whipple.
He always wore that little tie around his neck.
ascot.
Well, it's not an ascot. It was a little tie that was like a
Another
scarf.
three-pointer off the mark for Roper Thornton. Foul underneath. He's going to go against Dakota Nepple, his fourth. He'll come out of the game. Garrity will return. Dujmovic. Left side for Foy, and now Wynn. Back to Foy in the corner. High post, Johnson draws a lot of attention, backs out. Wynn in the corner, bobbled the pass a little bit. Dushmovic, a three-pointer from the top of the key. That's well off target. Win, a chance from the corner, will drive baseline instead and draw the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, again, you know, Cardinals definitely, there's no quitting in this squad.
Win able to hit 1 of 2.
Don Knotts' his name on Three's Company. Ralph Furley.
Mr. Furley.
Sam Baker. Zach Baker with the basket for the Bengals. 9 points on the night.
Three-pointer for Foy, rather, well off the mark. Win trying to get it back to him, but it's out of play.
I don't think he was expecting that pass underneath from Timmy.
19-point lead. Garrity will slow it down. Byron Bynum. Sam Garrity. And Tim Leo. Blocked by Dushmovic as he gets to the lane. Win can't create at the other end. Garrity recovers the loose ball.
And then smartly takes it back and regroups for the Bengals. Almost a steal by Win.
Bynum's pass deflected, taken away by Peyton Foy. Foy takes it right at Leo and draws contact.
Again, Peyton just trying to make something happen.
And a technical. The other ref gave him a technical. Is that 2 technicals? Is that back-to-back technicals?
Yeah, I think he's done. Oh, maybe not. I thought he was heading back towards the locker room.
Thought so too there momentarily. Well, that gets the first foul. He tees him up right there.
Yep.
And then the other ref behind the play teed him up as well. So I don't know if he got 2 or if they discussed it and said, you know, 1's enough. Foy will take the technicals for Coon Rapids. Hits the first. And hits them both.
That's 12 points on the night for Foy. And the Cardinals will, oh, there's 2 back-to-back because now Timmy Wynn's going to take 2.
Misses the first. Able to hit the second.
How many is he
get? Well, that's 2 for 3. And Timmy Wynn hits 3 for 4.
Well, I'll tell you, if this were a closer basketball game, that would have been huge.
That was 6 free throws.
Cardinals make 5 of the 6.
5 of the 6.
Yep.
He must have said something the official did not.
Yes, didn't agree with.
Oh, cuts the lead down to 14.
Yep.
Dushmovic can't score along the baseline. Bynum will come up court with it. Trapped in midcourt. Timeout, Blaine.
Timeout, Bengals.
A little bit of a spurt here for Coon Rapids, cutting into that big lead, but it's with 4:40 left. It's a tough task, down by 14. Officials hurrying everyone along.
That was the 10-second clap.
Yes, it was
10 seconds
yes.
left, boys. Let's go. Johnson got a hand in on the pass. Rask finally able to recover. Foy drives, kicks it out to Wynn in the corner. Underneath for Foy. And he's going to draw contact, get to the line and shoot two. Leo picking up his first.
Dakota Neville, Sam Garrity return for the Bengals.
Oh, what makes this one, it'll be 13 points on the night, 17 from Timmy Wynn.
Rask called for the hold.
Fouls on the Cardinals over 4. Marcus Rask. Dakota Neville shoots 1-1.
Look at that. This game started with a technical foul.
Yep.
And we saw 6 straight technical foul shots.
Crazy.
Nepple hits the first. Second one won't go down, and Wynn has the rebound. Dujmovic in the paint scores.
A nice drive by Dujmovic. That's 9 points for him.
Shears. Nice ball fake to get back inside the score.
Yeah, he's so strong underneath. He's 28.
Sam Garrity with 10 points. 9 for Zach Baker. Dujmovic around the corner. Can't score. Shears got the rebound. I don't keep track of rebounds any longer, but he's got a lot.
He does.
Nice ball player, Ben Shears. Garrity, nice move to the lane, and he scored.
And Garrity's
he's been their leader here in the second half.
Yeah, and he's been so active around the basket. He just does a nice job of driving and finishing.
Under 3 minutes remaining. Johnson. Out to Rask. Little pump fake, steps in, 15-footer. Little soft. Rebound by Johnson. Nearly lost it. Rask had it, and then he draws the foul. And he'll go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1.
That'll be on Garrity, I believe.
No, that'll be a double. Double bonus.
That will be his first personal.
Rask hits the first.
His first point of the game.
And he hits them both. Well,
again, the Cardinals let the Bengals open up that big lead They have a tough time digging out.
Shear is fouled trying to get inside.
It's on Foy. Be his fourth. See Foy trying to go up strong. There you see where Foy fouled him.
Shear using the glass.
Got 30.
It's a nice night.
Yeah, very nice night.
Three-pointer for Wynn won't go. Steal for Dujmovic. Cardinals with the numbers. Wynn will finish plus the foul.
He got bumped hard, but he's getting up quickly. That's going to be 19 points for Timmy. A good finish at the end. He's going to pick up the infraction, an opportunity for a three-point play.
Timmy Wynn at the line, shoots one.
One, guys.
The Bengals came in with the lead here in the second half, opened it up early. Have been able to just kind of have it on cruise control for the last several minutes.
Tyron Johnson's going to pick up the personal. That's his first.
Garrity also having a nice night for Blaine. $13 points on Friday the 13th. Maybe not so unlucky after all. Dujmovic, nice little dish to Foy underneath, and he reversed for the basket.
Payton does a nice job. He knows where he is on the court, knows what he needs to do to get that reverse layup, and that was a nice bucket. 16 points for Payton.
Garrity up top for Nepple. Pass looking for Shear down low, taken away by Rask on the run. And that's going to be offensive.
That's a charge. And Garrity does a nice job of stopping and picking up. You can see him here. Oh, he's moving his feet.
Backwards.
But yeah, backwards.
Good movement. This time Shear gets the basket underneath.
And again, just a nice job, nice steal this time by Nepple.
Nepple leaves it off. Garrity in the lane. His pass taken away by Wynn. Down to 30 seconds remaining. Wynn to the lane. Left-hander won't go. Tim Leo the rebound.
Tyron Johnson. Another foul for Coon Rapids. Just kind of pushed him out of the way.
Garrity misses the first.
Got a bit of a bloody nose. Yep.
24 seconds
Nurse.
left. Now we got to clean the floor.
Coach Zagorek not happy. The trainer comes out to clean up the floor before he checks on Marcus Rask.
I would tend to agree with him.
Yeah.
Garrity able to hit after the short delay. Long three-pointer for Foy, well off the mark.
There's a foul on Foy. He's going to reach in. That's his fifth. He's done. Nice night for Peyton. 16 points as he fouls out. You saw Tyler Brick, we talked about in the beginning of the game, out for the season with a knee injury, as is Sam Carver with a torn labrum.
Pass deflected. Garrity saves it in the corner. Up court, Leo on a break.
They traveled. And he's disappointed. He
Well,
wanted
why? I mean, differences make.
I know.
Whether it counts or not.
There is no difference.
He still got to dunk on a breakaway. I think he's more disappointed with, what? I traveled and I had that opportunity. But yeah, this was a big second half shutdown for the Blaine Bengals.
Yeah, Bengals did a nice job. They were up by 4, and the Cardinals, having that chance coming into the second half, and give credit to Blaine. They did a nice job of controlling the second half and opening up their lead, and they get their 11th win of the season. That will put them. Cardinals fall to 2-22, 11-13 for the Bengals.
Well, we'll see the boys basketball team again on Tuesday next week. On the road again at Centennial. Girls basketball the following Tuesday. Coon Rapids hosting the Elk River Elks. Boys basketball playoffs starting Thursday the 26th.
Quite possibly up in St. Francis. We will be taking the 950 shuttle. Destination arriving about 12:30.
That is going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports Game. The final score, the Blaine Bengals 69, the Coon Rapids Cardinals 54. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. To the entire crew, including Mr. Howie Shapiro, this has been a Burlingame production. I'm Joe Young saying good night.